And we're back, so welcome to Let's Play DeathSpank. I'm Fracture, and this is a fairly casual Let's Play. And I've got some quests. I have already forgotten what they are, so I will take a moment to look at my quests. And let's see, there's one that is worth... I think it's this Goorific? Yeah, this is the one. Oozing goo. I gotta kill in the slime pits. I can't remember where the slime pits are. If I finish this quest, I get a killer plant immunity that makes another quest much easier. So let's work our way pretty much down the only free path there is. So. These guys do respawn. I was just through here, so a lot of them are dead.
Enemy attacks can be blocked with my mighty shield. Blocking stops all damage for a brief time, but you probably already figured that out.
Sorry, I was just resetting my timer, which I forgot to do, so hopefully this video I remember to end it at 15 minutes. I have a terrible memory for such things. Now, one of the things you may have noticed, the instructions he gives you are for keyboard. Even though I'm sitting here playing with an Xbox controller, I consider that to be a bug. And it's consistent throughout the game. That wasn't just sort of a one-off thing. They tell you to hit your B key on your Xbox controller to skip over the keyboard instructions, which is really kind of dumb. So I'm not doing anything fancy here, I'm just spamming my regular sword melee weapon. I seem to be doing alright, he says, about to die. So let's take a moment to eat. And that's just down on the D-pad, and right now I'm eating, looks like a leg of chicken. You can actually move around while he's eating. You're just not allowed to use your weapon or even go into your inventory. Do any of that, and he stops eating, so you waste part of the meal. And as the game progresses, you find newer, better food. It's kind of like WoW in that respect. You know, you could continue to use the old food, but it's healing less and less.
I don't have a key to open this blasted treasure chest.
I just picked up an anvil, which is for another quest down the road. And you can just grab anything that you see, because quest items don't go in your regular inventory. So I'm getting slammed with arrows here. I can't remember if the green slimes are over here that I'm supposed to hit. I'm just running far enough away that I stop getting shot at with arrows so I can grab a bite to eat. The food around here sure isn't sparse, so again, don't go conserving food. Feel free to conserve potions if you want, but you know, you can buy food later and you don't need to because there's so much lying around. In the early levels too, as you run low, since you're eating these drumsticks initially, you just go find some chickens, like go over by the witch and kill all her chickens, and you'll get more food than you can use. So there, I just leveled up. And I'm remembering to block. So that perfect block was I blocked exactly at the time necessary to circumvent an attack. It didn't seem to do anything, but what it does do is if I am part way to charging up my secondary weapon power, what do they call it? Justice. It fully charges it instantly. So I'm no good at it, but if you can figure out how to always get perfect blocks, definitely worth the trouble. So again, if you're a good Twitch gamer, you'll just, especially these early levels, you'll just clean up. One of the things I like about this game is if you're not a Twitch gamer, you're not completely just frustrated by the game. It seems to balance really well. A Twitch gamer gets bonuses and kind of earns, you know, rewards for his skill, but a non-Twitch gamer that just wants to relax and play a bit gets a really good game as well, and that's a difficult balance to meet. You know, I'm starting to think I'm heading down the wrong way to get to these slimes. No, maybe not. I think he's at the top of this hill. That's a boss there. And that is the, what did he call it? Thagalith? That's where you want to... No, that's a breeding stone. Never mind. I'll talk about that Thagalith thing, that other quest later. So this boss, you want to go and pick these turnips before fighting this boss. Just avoid him, and because he's healing. He goes and eats the turnip as he's fighting, and he recharges all his health. And at this early level, that means you have more or less no chance of killing him. So I stunned him. That was almost like I planned it. Shoot, I can't. Let's run him away from here. I want to pull that last turnip before I bother getting into this guy here. Let's see if that gives me enough distance. No, it's not letting me. Well, let's just run away completely. It's really, at this level, it's pointless fighting this guy without getting that last turnip out of there. So I'll just, you know, flee! Brave Sir Robin bravely fled. He bravely turned his tail and fled. Brave Sir Robin. So let's see, go grab this turnip this time. Well, no, let's finish this guy off. See, justice ready as soon as I did that perfect block. That's what I was talking about. Wizard Diary, that's basically just a log page. Okay, there we go. I guess you can't pick those when he's too nearby. Let's see if we can take care of this guy. Come on, take a swing at me. So what I'm doing is letting him hit me twice, and then hitting him with a different weapon each time. And that went through there. And if you hit him with a different weapon each time, your multiplier goes up. That recharges your justice weapon faster. And probably experience too, or maybe damage. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the multiplier revolves, absolves. So, I guess we could use a bite to eat, so let's just run up here because I know I've cleaned this out. There's no respawns. Mating stone, that's for a much later quest, so we'll be back here. Those Thagaliths are basically rocks, similar shape, and you just drop that device the guy gave you. Oh, by the way, yeah, I was mentioning that quest items don't go in your same inventory. Let's use this. Lets me use higher weapons. And then go back. So there's my inventory. That's equipment I picked up. He's automatically equipping the best armor he has, but not necessarily the best weapon. So you have to come in here and check what weapon you're using. I don't particularly like this one, but let's see. That's 90 physical, 110 on death, and like any sort of elemental weapon, some things are damaged more by an elemental, like undead would be damaged by this pretty good. Some are immune to other elemental effects, just like any other RPG. So, what else was I going to show you in there? Oh yeah, so that's my regular inventory. This is quest inventory. So, like, I picked up that Wizard Diary page. If I read it, mixing badges and elephants, blah blah blah. So it's giving you a backstory. There's some wizard doing stuff. And then, you know, that's the quest item I just picked up, the prize tuna. So he ate it whole, but it's in a can? Okay, well, whatever. There's the device I need to put by the Thongoliths. These are fortune cookies. There's a hint system in the quests. You see there's a fortune cookie next to it. And down at the bottom of the screen says hint 1 of 3. You can use, you can use up your fortune cookies to reveal those hints. I've got to level 20 something and haven't used a single fortune cookie, but they're there. And I reset the timer late, so I think I might be getting to the end of this video. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening, and I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all, and if you like my videos, please do what? If you like my videos, do something. I'm always insisting. If you like my videos, give me the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that sounded about right. I need to write a script. Alright, so we'll see you later, guys.